This week's episode was crazy. Let's get into the action and break it down.
It was probably all facade. Every single person crying.
You can't vote someone out on their birthday. Come on. Do Nick a favor. Give him Chinese takeout or something.
There's gonna be bloodshed, and I'm gonna like it.
So now we're just supposed to believe, after all season long, Nick just hanging out in the background, being a doormat for people to walk all over, that he's out for blood and he's gonna be a player in the game. Sure, why not?
I feel like it is now my duty to take every one of these people out that have double-crossed me.
So everybody double-crossed you by voting out someone that you didn't even really want to work with. You know, there are better reasons out there for you to seek revenge on every other player in the game, Nick.
But did you look at the podium tonight?
Oh, what was going on the podium, Adam?
I think that there may be an idol in Jeff Probst's podium. I recognize the fleur-de-lis.
In Adam's defense, it does look exactly like the idols that were hidden at each of the tribes.
In the chance that I'm right, it'd be a pretty epic way to save myself.
Yes, Adam, that would have been an epic way to save yourself. But we all know how that played out.
Anyone order pizza?
Yes!
And then back on Edge of Extinction, you'll just bring in the good jokes. I guess when he's not a numbers guy, he is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, got it. I got it.
Everyone on Edge of Extinction gets a clue, but Parv is the one who cracks the code. She remembers that back on some other season with Edge of Extinction, someone found a reward in this exact location. Good for you, Parvati. I guess that not only is she a Survivor champion, she's also a Survivor superfan.
Oh my God, I did something! Survivor, I'm playing the game!
And apparently she's also really happy about getting that reward.
This is a 50-50 coin. The advantage allows a player to flip this coin one time at any tribal council.
I would have to say that this is the worst power that's been sold back in the game. Not only are you going to have to give up a bunch of or all of your fire tokens, but it only gives you a maybe to save yourself. Not worth 4 fire tokens, that's for sure.
Should we sell it to Michelle? She has the most fire tokens.
So Parv sells the power to Michelle for 4 fire tokens, and it sounded like Parv was planning on having a peanut butter feast for everyone back on Edge of Extinction. You know, Parv, you may not win your way back into the game, but you're going to win your way into the hearts of all those members on Edge of Extinction.
All right, let's get to today's reward challenge.
With everything that went down in today's episode, this reward challenge just felt like extra commercial time. Like we could have just fast forwarded through all of this. And there we have it. 5 people won some Chinese food. Time to move on?
Grab your stuff, head out, enjoy.
Can I give up my reward to someone?
Sarah, why? Why would you give your reward to someone else? This is Survivor!
Nick, wait. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you so much.
Well, Nick, even if you do get voted out on your birthday, you still get a free reward. That's a pretty good deal. Go to Survivor for 2-3 months of your life and get some free Chinese food. Totally worth it, man.
Sarah's move puts a bigger target on her back. Fine with me. I don't trust her as far as I can throw her. And I can't throw very far.
Immediately, all the players are viewing Sarah's move as strategic more than just someone being nice. And I think that's one of the risks of playing in a game of all experienced Survivor players. Every action you take will be viewed as a game move.
Sarah got caught up in the moment, and that one moment on Survivor is what cost you the game sometime.
We already have a few people on Edge of Extinction who know that that is very true. One move is all it takes to send you packing.
I noticed something in my bag, so I scurry off.
Oh, Michelle is about to become a big player in the Survivor world. well, a 50-50 shot at becoming one anyways.
This beautiful 50-50 coin advantage.
You know, she was very excited to get the power. She was happy to fork over the 4 fire tokens. But like, what happens in that moment when she plays it and it just doesn't work? And on top of that, she does not have very long to use it because it only lasts until there are 7 people left in the game. And what are we at now? Like 10? So yeah, probably not the best decision using all your resources on a chance.
Let's get to today's immunity challenge.
Yes, let's get to immunity. I just want to get back to the gameplay. I don't want all this silliness that happens in the first half of all these episodes. I want to know who's making moves and who's going home. But first, we have to give somebody that immunity idol.
Kim wins individual immunity.
It came down to Kim and Ben, and this one felt very weird to me because it didn't really seem like either of those two people were even going to be in the conversation of who goes home tonight. So this didn't really feel like an impactful immunity at all.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Safe tonight at Tribal Council. Cannot be voted out of this game. And in addition,
The fire tokens are becoming so worthless in the game that Kim doesn't even bother to remember that she just won one.
Tonight's vote is not like a huge, crazy vote. And
Those are some words that Kim will learn to regret immediately.
Seems that the easy vote would be between Nick and Adam.
It's weird looking back on this now after seeing who went home and who it came down to, because the first little light suggestion thrown out there by Kim ends up being what the final decision comes down to. And it's very interesting that that was where we all started from.
What about Nick and Michelle? Why not split between those two?
Oh, and here we go. Here comes the chaos.
Your name is out there again. Really?
Yeah, why not add Tyson to the mix?
Take Sophie out right now.
Sophie? Yeah, we haven't thrown her name out yet. How about Sophie gets some votes?
You let me say?
Or Sarah. Like, you guys realize only one person can go home, right? You sure have a lot of names floating around out there right now.
Not fair.
Okay, we get to subtract one name off the list now, right?
Are you?
Is a plan finally starting to form here? Surely no one will try to change the vote again, will they?
The group's decision has changed today. I think the group's decision will change more times today.
We're running out of time here. You know what? Why don't we just leave it until tribal to make any decisions?
What the hell is going on?
I mean, if the people in the game don't even know what's going on, how are the people sitting at home watching supposed to have any clue?
Adam said Ben and Sarah are too close.
Really?
Feels like we can't have a week pass without Ben and Adam having an awkward conversation. So, here you go.
Who said that me and Sarah were too close?
A lot of people have said
Like
that.
who?
Like everybody.
Like who?
How to not convince someone that it wasn't you. By Adam.
Ben talks to me like I'm a child that needs to be scolded.
And yet somehow, some part of both of Ben and Adam make it seem like they're still trying to work together.
Have you heard my name at all yet today?
Yes.
At least Nick knows that if it is his name today, that knife is not coming for his back.
I've heard so many plans today.
You might as well, at this point, just draw a name out of the hat, just write it down, go with it. That's a more solid plan than anyone has thrown out there today.
Who are we voting for, Adam?
Huh? Are we doing it? Yeah.
Yes, Sarah. Yep.
She just told me to write Tyson.
Good passing.
Huh?
All right, looks like everything is clear as mud. Time to head to tribal. Oh, I guess people haven't actually decided. Time to play the whisper game.
I'm good.
I almost feel bad for Jeff. He stands up there. He's supposed to just be conducting a little interview, And all of a sudden, he's got contestants running around to each other, whispering to each other. And then this moment where Adam runs over and talks to Nick, I just loved it.
Let me talk to me.
Because it's like the two guys who are on the block asking each other, hey man, were you told to write me down? Because I was told to write you down.
Because you said I was causing chaos at the Yara camp, that I'm not to be trusted.
You have been causing
And I
chaos. Chaos at the Yara camp and chaos at tribal council. Adam kinda sent things into a tailspin here tonight, and it was amazing to watch.
Because you're so sensitive.
Okay, Adam. I guess maybe these two won't be working together in the future.
Are you guys voting for me?
Are you writing down?
Who are you writing down? My vote doesn't matter.
When moments before it's time to go vote, and you can't give the guy you're voting for a straight answer, that is a red flag that he's going home.
Anybody?
With all that mayhem, we end with that moment before the votes. No one will say a word. Everyone is dead silence. All you can hear is crickets and fire crackling. Oh, poor Adam, you did not play your cards right today, did ya?
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
And the moment is upon us. Let's just watch it unfold. He's going for it!
Damn.
I love the look on everyone's faces. They're all just like, oh no, that's an idol. He's got an idol. But he didn't.
Not anything. Looked like maybe it was something.
You know, Adam, you had to take your shot. And I'm glad you did, because it was amazing to watch.
Then maybe that was an idol. I don't know.
You're convinced it's not?
Is it? Can I play it? I want to play that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the entire podium. I play the whole podium as my idol. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna play the whole island. The whole island, that's my idol. There's gotta be an idol somewhere, right? I'm gonna just keep playing things until I'm safe.
This thing that you can't get off of the voting podium.
I want to play that.
Jeff was kind of amazing here. He played this so great. He had that moment at the start where he was just dead serious, like, are you sure you want to play this? And then he has this moment and he's like, just to clarify, you're trying to play this random piece of the podium. Yep, that's what's happening, Jeff.
That is not a hidden immunity idol.
And so Adam's fate was sealed.
11th person voted out of Survivor. Winners at war. Adam. That's 6. That's enough. Need to bring me your torch.
It's a little bittersweet to see Adam go at this point. I was rooting for him just based off of him being the underdog since the final tribes merged. You know, he really just didn't have anybody left to work with. You know, he was kind of working with Ben, but that relationship was a disaster. Kind of trying to work with Denise, but, you know, she was moved on. She's made other connections, and everyone was just kept throwing him under the bus. So sad to see you go, Adam, but really this was your time. Good luck on Edge of Extinction, and we will see him next week.
It was worth a shot.
Always.